Hello everyone, party people out there, what's that? I am back a little sooner than expected. Today I went past one of the basically second-hand Warhammer stores they have here, and I really wasn't wanting to buy anything because, as you know, actually I'm trying to get my Elder army done, and I didn't. I don't know. I haven't even finished my Ulthwe army yet. The one that I'm rebooting. So I wasn't planning on buying something. However, I saw something I couldn't say no to, which I'm going to show you now. It's this. Let's see if I show you now. It is. I'll open it up. One sec. But if you could just quickly look at the price, it says 2,000 yen. And what is in here? It's Seer and Warlock for Craft World. So basically, this is a miniature rescue. And the problem is that of course I was going to buy. I still needed to get new warlocks because I didn't have any warlocks in my army, so I needed warlocks. However, I was thinking about getting the new ones, but the new warlocks, as cool as they look, they're just really expensive. So I might still get them anyway, but at 2,000 yen, that's an absolute steal. 2,000 yen, that's, how much is that? Maybe 20 US, 15 pounds sterling perhaps. So it's a fairly good price. I mean, they're not really in good condition or anything, so I'll quickly show you what we have here. So this is the Seer. The guy actually, whoever did this, did a pretty nice job on some blending and some purple. The head and the sword are here. It's not a bad paint job at all. Then here comes the warlocks. These are fine casts, so these are not the heavy ones. So these are really they're light, and as you can see, this is bent. I don't know why he primed them like this. Whoever owned this first, he or she. This is my least favorite warlock, actually. Look at this one. Okay, not too shabby. This one and this one. So the sword is here over this one. So no, do I regret buying these? Absolutely not. For for 2,000 yen, these are these are a real good find. Especially try to imagine that the new warlocks are probably going to be double the price just for two of them, maybe even more. And no, I have 3 warlocks and the Seer. I won't be needing this Seer right away, so I might put that in my backlog. But these 2 warlocks I'm going to be painting very soon. And it's nice to change things up a little, and to have these as a quick palette cleanser. Because I've been doing a lot of the same models recently, and just to get a model and do something a little different every now and then helps to keep you motivated. So I might even start doing this one today, just to get the bone colors. And if things go well on these ones, then I might try out some new techniques on these ones. So some contrast paint, or another technique to get the bone color out. But for this one, I'm just gonna layer the. I'm just gonna do what I always did. So start off with a brown, go to what is this? Wraith bone color, a base wraith bone color. Highlight it up and then wash it down a little bit to get the details out. So thanks a lot for watching. I'll keep you updated. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you want, let me know what you think about the new Warlock models. Are you going to get those, even though they're pretty pricey? Arigatou gozaimasu. Talk to you next time. Hello everyone, I am back again. So this time after 2 weeks to show you the result of the miniature rescue video that I recorded 2 weeks ago, of where I got a Seer Counsil, basically, where I found the Farseer with 3 warlocks. I'm just going to show you what I did with them. I ended up painting all of them, even though I didn't think I would. But once I started going, I really enjoyed doing it. And what I ended up doing is working on them every day, just a little bit. So it took me 2 weeks, but for maybe half an hour a day. Not bad. This is the first warlock. So as you can see, I highlighted some of the gray on there, kept it black. So there wasn't that much painting needed. So as you can see, I have the bone on there, the bone colors, and then he had a lot of gemstones. I just used the usual spirit stone red, give it one quick coat, and it actually gives you a pretty nice result. Now, the second one I painted was the warlock I hated the most. I don't know if you remember that the staff was all bent, and it took me some time to get it the way it is, but I couldn't get it perfectly. That's the problem with these fine casts, is there's no way of getting it exactly right. But for a miniature rescue and the way it looked before, is actually I'm not too dissatisfied with the way it came out. So that's my second warlock. Now for the third warlock, this is probably the one I like the best out of all of them. The Witchblade. So he has the cool pose. Some of the gemstones here again, some of the bone colors. So if you can see, I did the same thing I did with this one with the helmet, where I did the back of the head in bone color, and then the front of the face also in bone color. Looks quite okay. Now finally we get to the Farseer. Okay, so here the same thing, basically bone colors on the helmet. I found I had to do another undercoat, the black undercoat on the mini, so some of the details became a little hard to see. So considering all this, considering also the money I paid for it, the result is not all that bad, honestly. I'm pretty sorry, just to show you the red cloak. I did some blending, some layering on it. Well, so it goes quite dark on the outside, and then it goes a little lighter dark on the inside and a little lighter on the outside. Then gradually build up those colors. Again, here also, if you can see here, it goes from black up onto white to the tip. Here also the bone colors, yeah, they're all there. So I actually did this as a palette cleanser, but so in the end, I was just gonna get away from the howling banshees for a bit, because the howling banshees, there's just a lot of bone color, going on. I just figured I would do something else, and now I actually have my HQ as well, so I don't need to look for the HQ. Also keeping in mind that Ulthwe, of course, an Ulthwe army will definitely need to have a Farseer, I say, because there wouldn't be much point of having an Ulthwe army. So getting the Farseer in there, getting the warlocks in there, and then also I got them at the price point of less than 20 US. Got these 4 models for less than 20 US. So then also I'm in a region where the release of the new warlocks is going to take another few weeks. So I'm waiting for the new warlocks to come out, and then I'll be able to have this Farseer, and then I still have an unpainted newer Farseer model. I'll paint that one up in the same color scheme. Then I'll wait another 2 weeks for the the new warlocks to come out, and I'll paint those also in the same color scheme. And then I'll actually have the full complete Seer Counsil. Maybe it will even, with that Seer Counsil, I mean, my aim was to go 500 points, but looking at the fact that I have 30 guardians, I may even buy another box of the newer guardians to make those storm guardians. I think I'll be able to easily get to 1,000 points. by the end of my deadline. So for the remainder of the week, for the next week, I'll try and keep working on the howling banshees. However, painting them is a little dry, so it does the bone color gets a little tedious. So I'll see how I get with it. So I'm not promising anything. It might take a little bit longer. And in the meantime, I might I might paint the other farseer. So I'll show you. I have this farseer which is actually also this farseer is also a mini rescue I did. This one was a little bit more pricey, but it was still cheaper than this one. It's still pricey, but it was cheaper than getting it new, basically. So I'm gonna paint this one in the same colors. What I'm kind of doubting, I'm kind of thinking, should I maybe do his robes, in red, and then have his cloak black, or the reverse. The thing, of course, the nice thing about having this cloak black is that it is a very nice contrast to the helmet, because his helmet will still be bone color. Or should I do his helmet black? Oh, there we go. There we go. So that's gonna aren't these decisions important? Important decisions to make. I think I'll still leave the helmet bone colored, because the bone colors does, as you can see, with some shading, it gives you a very nice effect, honestly. But then again, if you give it a nice dry brush, you can also get really nice effects with black. Maybe try something different, but then you have something that looks a little bit, no, sorry, oh, whatever. Yeah, so let's see how that ends up. I've decided not to make myself too crazy. Whether it will be black or white, it's gonna look, well, not white, black or bone colored, it's gonna look good. That reminds me, one thing I still need to do though on this one, as you can see, is his whatever he has around his tied around his waist, that I still need to paint white. However, they don't have any good white colors, so I might have to look into that. Now the base is still drying, so I've based this one, put some sand on there, so I'll give it a simple dry brush, and then this one will be ready to use on the tabletop. That'll be it for this week. If anything, let me know in the comments and I'll try and get back to you. Westside, keep it real, hoi hoi, ありがとうございました。